Hi guys, so I hope you're not scared, but this is my bare face and I'm getting started with primer. I'm using the Baby Skin Primer. It's by like the Baby Lips brand. And this primer is okay. I just figured I'd use it because I never use it. I'm using Makeup Forever HD foundation and this is in the color N140 and I just have a sample. I'm trying out foundations because I'm in the search of the perfect foundation. Honestly, I love this foundation. It's just so perfect. It's really good for like oily slash normal skin. And yeah, I'm using a damp beauty blender and this color might look a little light right now because I have a bright light shining on my face. But once I put my bronzer and my blush, I promise it will all just blend in. And this foundation is so forgiving. You can honestly go a shade lighter or darker. It really just blends into your skin beautifully. And I just love the finish of it. I'm like choking on my own saliva. I'm sorry, if you don't like my voiceovers, you can just mute this and play some music, but yeah, girl, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Next, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Concealer. This is a new product. I'm so excited. I'm using the color 2.5 now. I'm not sure how I like it for under the eye. It is so thick. It's kind of like Erase Paste by Benefit. It's almost like exactly like that, but a little bit more, I don't know, it's not so like salmon-y colored, if that makes any sense. I know the Erase Paste comes in like a yellow tone, but they're very similar in consistency. So I'm just using my finger to blend that out, and it does crease like crazy, so you definitely want to set it. But it is full coverage, so if you're someone who really has like dark circles, I recommend this. For me, I don't really have too much problem areas like under my eyes, so it's kind of too full coverage, but for now I'm just trying it out. So like I said, you have to set this concealer, and I'm using the Anastasia Contour Kit, and I'm using the shade Banana, and this is a Real Techniques setting brush. So I didn't speed up this video because you guys seem to like this way more. Now I'm using Painterly Paint Pot by MAC, and this is what I'm using as my base. I love this base. I use this almost every time I use eyeshadow. It is just so amazing. You need it. And if I don't tell you guys like the brush name, just be sure to check the description bar. I know it takes me maybe like a day to fill it out, but it'll be there. Now I'm using Soft Brown and Auburn. These are two brow powders by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is from her Brow Pro palette. I'm obsessed with this palette. Like, honestly, you just have every single shade. It is just amazing. Like, if you are a makeup artist, you definitely need this in your life. And I'm using this Morphe brush. And this is, let me tell you, this is the S25. That's what I'm using to fill in my eyebrows. And I'm using the soft brown, but like the darker shade, because it's like a dual kind of thing. But I'm using the darker side, and then a little bit of Auburn to fill it in. And this palette is just so great to experiment with, to find out what brow really works for you, like what shade. Because, I don't know, there's just so many like undertones, and I just really love it. I'm honestly just obsessed. It's definitely going to be in my favorites. I'm just letting you know right now. Even though I just received it, I'm obsessed. Now I'm going in with the Lavish palette, like the little slow motion. And I'm using Sienna. And I'm using my MAC 224 brush. I didn't know how this palette was going to be. So clearly here I put way too much. So I'm going to have to work a little harder to blend that out because this is highly pigmented. I wasn't expecting it to be so pigmented, but this is the first time that I'm using this palette. So yeah, it's a beautiful color. It's just amazing. I just see this as a great transition color or as a crease color. You can do so many different looks with this. This is so universal. The minute I saw the palette, I knew I was going to be in love with this color. It's like a reddish brown brick color. And sorry, there's like a hair there. Now I'm going in with Moss from the same Lavish palette. And again, this is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And so pigmented. I sprayed a little bit of Fix Plus on my brush, and this is an Urban Decay brush that came with my Naked palette. And I know I have a brush hair next to my eye. I realized this like in a minute or two. But yeah, just using patting motions, and again, I sprayed some Fix Plus. You can spray just water on your brush just to really lay down the color. Now I'm using the cream color from the same palette, and this is a Sonia Kashuk brush, and I love this as a highlight. Like, I am obsessed with this. I see myself going into this palette for this color in the near future many times. Now I'm using a Morphe brush with a little bit more sienna, and I also dipped it in orange soda, which is also from the palette. just to kind of blend everything out. And these colors are so pigmented that it almost made it hard to blend, but it's a good problem to have because the colors are just so vibrant and amazing. So totally, totally obsessed. And this is my favorite Morphe brush. I will leave it down in the description bar. It's a blending brush. I'm obsessed. Yeah. Now I'm using the same Urban Decay brush, the other side of it, with a little bit more of moss, just to kind of blend the two colors together, the brown and the green. How are you guys, by the way? I miss you, and I will have my whitening video very soon. I'm just gathering my information, so yeah. Now I'm using the Vice 2 palette by Urban Decay. I wanted this to be a whole lavish palette look, but I had to dip this into the Vice palette because I used Poison, again, by Urban Decay, Vice 2 palette. And I needed to just have like a darker green, and the Lavish palette didn't have like a darker green. So that's why I use this. And I'm using a Morphe M326 Brush. And again, the color I'm using right now is Poison from the Vice 2 palette. Very, very pigmented. It's like a dark green. It does have some shimmer. You really can't see it. I really wanted to smoke this out and just concentrate that darker color on the outer V like I always do, but using a green color. So just blendy, 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 because that's the key to any eyeshadow look. Just take your time blending because honestly, it'll look so much more professional and so much better when you have blended everything out. And a little tip that I have is to just apply a brown shadow over any color that you're using, like between your brow bone and your crease, because any brown color is going to act as your transition color, and preferably something with like a reddish tone. So the Sienna color is perfect. Now I'm using a MAC brush. This is the MAC 217, and it's bare. It has no product on it, just to keep on blending those colors out. I use like 6 brushes to blend with this look, but I really like the outcome, so it was all worth it. And yeah, my top is from Shopo. I will leave a link down below, as well as a discount code if I have one. Now I'm taking that same Anastasia concealer. The color again is 2.5, and this is an Anastasia Beverly Hills brush. She was so kind to send me a couple of products, so I'm obsessed with this brush. It is just the best concealer brush ever, especially for eyebrows, but here I'm just cleaning up the eyeshadow. You can use tape if you'd like, but I don't really like the tape method. I don't know. Sometimes I use it, but I'd rather just clean it up with concealer if it's nothing too special. And now I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender because that's my favorite tool ever. So blend, 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 blend. Blend, blend. I'm drinking a Red Bull, so I'm kind of hyper. And now I'm using the Kiss. This is the High Precision Liquid Liner, and this is in Ink Black. And again, this is by the brand Kiss, which is the brand that I use for my eyelashes. I've actually never seen their makeup products out in stores, but they did send me this eyeliner, and as you can see, it is very, very pigmented, very black. It's a felt tip liner, very thin tip, so I did a bit of a thin liner at first, but then I did my other eye, and it was a lot thicker, so you know how that goes. You have to just keep on adding to make them even, and then you end up like Amy Winehouse kind of eyeliner. Rest in peace, Amy Winehouse. But yeah, so just do your eyeliner how you like it. See, I did a thick line there, so I'm like, oops, gotta go to the other eye and make it thicker, and then all of a sudden have like a black eye. Does that happen to you guys? Let me know down in the comments if that happens, where you do one eye perfect or what you think is perfect, and then it's like never the same. Now I'm applying the moss color again, just to make that really, really pigmented, and I want that to stand out. I want the green to really stand out in this look, so just the moss on the Urban Decay brush. La 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 la. I'm going to the gym right now, so I'm like super pumped. Now I'm using Jordana Best Lash Extreme Mascara before I apply my falsies. And just one coat is fine. And this is my favorite brush. Well, I don't know. It's one of my favorite brushes. e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. Perfect for blending shadows. Such a hidden gem. It's only $3. Amazing. Now I'm using the Kiss KPE09 lashes. But while the glue is drying, I figured I would start or finish my eyebrows. I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown, and I love this gel liner for my brows. It really just gives it that like extra pow to my brows, and I'm just obsessed. And I'm using a Morphe brush. So just doing like the outer edges while the glue is drying. I used just some random clear glue. But these lashes are so beautiful. Like, they're just so girly and flared, and I'm just obsessed with them. And again, they're by Kiss, and they're the KPE09. And now I'm using the Kiss, this is another liquid liner by them, and just to kind of blend everything out, I guess, or just, I'm too lazy sometimes for the glue to dry, and it bothers me seeing like white there, so I just go ahead and put some liner over it. Even though my glue does dry clear, I just like to do this. Now, time for some bronzer. I'm using Bahama Mama by the Balm. And this bronzer is super duper pigmented. I didn't realize that until after I started using it. So it might look a little unblended, but off camera I did blend with some like translucent powder, because this stuff is whoa pigmented. Like, seriously, really pigmented. I love the Balm products for the face. They're just amazing, and their packaging is to die for. And I'm using an Essential Tools brush from Walmart, and yes, mine is broken. And I'm just doing a light contour, or for me, this is a light contour, because normally I use like a thinner brush, like my Sephora Pro Contour brush, but I didn't feel like that today. And now I'm using Milani Dolce Pink. This is the 01 blush with an e.l.f. brush. This is the Complexion brush. And I love Milani blushes. This one has the prettiest gold flecks, and it's just amazing, and I love it. And make funny faces. Oh, and my nail polish, I know someone's going to ask, is by Essie. It's a gel polish. I always use gel polish, and this is the White by Essie. And I obviously love white nails and pink nails. It's just my thing. Now I'm using this teeny tiny cute little brush by Morphe to apply the green. This is the M326, a little bit more moss to really, this is a perfect detailed brush. I love it. It's just so small. I just wanted to apply a little more green. And now I'm using Moss and Poison underneath my eye with this really cheap brush that I hate. I don't know why I used it, by e.l.f. It's just like the worst for this, but whatever. And now I'm applying more mascara. Same mascara, Jordana Best Lash Extreme. I find mine at Duane Reade, and it's about $3. My favorite mascara as of right now. Let me know if you guys have tried the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I really want to try that out. Yeah, let me know if you like it. I want to buy a high-end mascara next, so let me know which is your favorite. So, just blending my lashes with the fake lashes. And applying a little bit of that cream color from the Lavish palette in my inner corner with a Sonia Kashuk brush. And to my brow bone, because this is like my newfound favorite. I'm obsessed with this highlight. It's just like the perfect matte cream shade. Obsessed. And of course, I had to apply more brow products. I'm using the Universal Pencil by Anastasia, and this is in the color Dark Brown. And I just wanted to make them a little thicker, because the last time I got my eyebrows threaded, they made them a little thinner than I usually get them. So just filling them in a little bit more to really make them stand out. I do have a very dark eye, so I like my eyebrows to really frame my face. And then just blending it out with the spoolie. Now I'm using this Tom Ford lipstick. Hey girl, hey, and this is Blush Nude, number 13. This is a $50 lipstick, so if you want to splurge, it is a pretty color. I definitely love Sable Smoke more though, but here's a little wrap. I'm always wrapping. And then this is Milani Bare Secret Lip Gloss, one of my favorite lip glosses of all time. And it's very shiny and not sticky, and it's just beautiful. And here I'm applying a little bit of Milani Delicioso Pink blush, because I'm a blush hoarder and I just love to layer my blushes. I don't know about you guys, but blush is probably one of my overused makeup products. I kind of OD. And now I'm using MAC Soft and Gentle Highlight with a little e.l.f. blush brush. And this is by MAC, Soft and Gentle. Let down your hair, girl. My hair was like extra soft today for some reason. Oh, actually, I know why. I use the L'Oreal Deep Conditioner, the yellow one, and my hair just feels amazing. Holy cannoli. And that is the entire look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Bye, guys. Mwah.